name is Ras, but I ain't got lots, and I coming in hot at your granny butt pop. Culture, music, food, and news from a real Bajan point of view.
Shine no lie like a spice don't ban. I rascal horse.
Girl, you doing the most.
Fashion, taste, style, and grace.
Yeah, she got enough thought and a that will face. I hope you like the guests we bring.
If you don't, soup you taint.
Hey, 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 hey. Alright. Cut that. Let me start.
Hold on there, this pretty girl said she want me to go down there. High time for work, make them girl go crazy. Yeah.
I saw you go bounce and bubble it go work. Your Black Rose Supreme. Catch it right there on the edge and work.
Black Rose Supreme.
Bounce balance, baby, and joke. Make a man rings his bank book. The way you bubbling, it got me hooked. Baby, bounce balance, baby, and joke. Make a man rings his bank book. The way you bubbling, it got me hooked.
Yeah. If I had to rate your body, 5 out of 2. I'm impressed by the way you move.
Shout out to everybody at home, of course. It's IDGAR. Black Rose Supreme in the mix here, man. We vibing tonight. Some good vibes to open the show up right now. Let's go.
Hello, everybody, hello. How are you?
Perfect.
Tell me, how do you do?
Uh-oh.
Long time I don't see anybody. Everybody know. What is new? Tell me, how do you do?
Hey, every man say papi come along. Go for your sun tan inna the summer sun. If you want to, you can go back home. Go for your umbrella 'cause the sun.
What you say right now?
Girl, them a bring it on.
All right.
In a bikini, them in a pretty gown.
You know it's summertime, so we gotta vibes up like this.
Phone me come from me now. Pretty girl does a phones like that me now.
Yes.
And the tongues them a rub them down you know. Inna the shade with space pants from you know. Up down full of fun you know. 89 we are going now. Jericho. Dream weekend coming now. Minsboro Jackson. Smash I got done you know. Oh, here we go. So
And of course, guys, turning you over to your host for tonight, Mr. DJ Ross, right here, IDGAR.
Summertime in the country. Summertime in my
Welcome to IDGAR, intelligent, daring, genuine, and real. Featuring my thoughts, direct and unfiltered. I'm your host, DJ Ras. Now, of course, you can follow us on IDGAR Show on all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and our YouTube channel, IDGAR Show. Be sure to like and subscribe. You know, you could go watch any episode whenever you want to via our YouTube and Facebook pages. Now, tonight's show, we got a lot to talk about, so let's get into it. Hot topic!
Hot topics, hot topics, hot topics.
Now, for our hot topics, people, this guy, I don't know what he was doing, but he had an ear gun, and somehow he was held by the police, and he did jail for 2 years, people. 2 years for a mock gun. We gotta discuss because this ain't making no sense at all. And then in our hot topics as well, Mayweather versus Logan Paul, the hug match of the year, people. We are trying to figure out if it was a fight, if it was Teletubbies, Barney, I don't know, people. We just saw a lot of hugging, real, no much fighting, people. So, also in our hot topics tonight, COVID-19 vaccine and getting a chance to win money. A hotel in Barbados is offering an incentive to their staff for them to take the vaccine. And then, of course, we have our cruise ships and airlines on the rise. Airline flights, of course, on the rise right now. So, all that and more after this break right here on IDGAR.
Yo, Studio B. Bring the rhythm there. Oh, you're so nice. Baby, me love all your vibes, yeah. Oh, you're so nice. Oh, you're so nice, yeah. Me not own you tonight. Me, I gonna love you like me own you tonight.
Perfect.
One touch You come with the guns, no surprise. Firm and solid, yeah, you don't feel the right. Full of class, I mean, no one say you're bright. And when you do what you're doing, you know that I like it.
Perfect.
And when you do what you're doing, you know it's a nice.
Black Rose Degree.
Your love and put a spell on me. And when you do what you're doing, you know that I like it. She perfected the flex, now she did with the stars. The level so high, she at least touch a star. She buy her house and she drive her own car. And she do.
You're loving?
Welcome back to IDGAR. It's time for our hot topics, and it's also time for me to bring my host, Sean Nolan, in the building.
Good night. Good night, Raz.
Good night, Rasta. Cause
You know me, Shanta Farai, Shana Bingi.
Shana Bingi, oh dear. Well, we got some hot topics to get into tonight. And we are starting off with a story that I swear it was in Florida. You know, some real strange stuff is always happening in Florida.
Florida man.
A guy was in jail for 2 years with a mock gun. How at no point during this 2-year period nobody didn't say, well, this gun mock, you can't hold a man in jail for a mock gun. Like, what's the process? What's happened?
There's no process.
When you get hold with the gun, the police don't look again and say, well, look, this gun mock though. Like, you don't look at it, you don't do nothing. I completely confused. I lost for words.
I'm confused too, but we hear this a lot, especially in America with people being, arrested and charged for things. Look at the same movie. I don't know if you watched When They See Us.
Yes.
Right. Well, look, how long they was in prison for more than 2 years?
Yeah, but you had police officers lying on you and framing you in different situations like that. But you actually have something where you are arrested for something in your possession, and you don't actually have a real something in your possession. You got a mock one, so
I think they just didn't care. They just was like, he got a gun, but he bought there.
So this mock gun was the evidence for 2 years?
Yeah, just say no, just chilling in the plastic bag.
You know, it probably started to disintegrate, and that's when they realized it was mock.
And I was like, this isn't really going gun ways, Let's check this out, Bob. And then they realized it was mock. Our major come and saw it. What is it real?
So what happens now? After you lost 2 years of your life for having a mock gun, what happens now?
I actually don't know. Like, are you affected in the same kind of way? Like, would you not be able to get jobs because you were in prison?
You worry about that part? I worry about if he could sue whoever is
Of
responsible
course, he
and get
will.
millions for false imprisonment.
Yeah, I think he could definitely sue, especially in America. He's gonna sue. He's going to sue.
But he in Barbados, so what he could do?
Well, boy.
He lick up.
All the best. Godspeed with that.
Well, of course, we in our next hot topic, we are talking about Floyd Money Mayweather versus Logan Paul, one of the biggest boxing matches for the year, which was just an exhibition match. It just shows that people really just want to see entertainment, because here we have a 44-year-old retired boxer against a 26-year-old YouTuber. And millions of people all over the world watching, and they are making millions of dollars from just fighting in this fight.
It's true. People want to be entertained. People are looking for things. People that don't even know anything about boxing are in touch with this. I was at the nail salon, and they were talking about it. That's not really nail salon conversation at Pretty Girl Swag, and they're in there talking about Money Mayweather. Never happens.
I mean, but it really was an interesting fight. The fight itself wasn't quite entertaining, but then the factors in between, obviously, Logan Paul came out wearing a Pokemon card as a pen on his chain. Charizard, and that card cost over $150,000 US.
It's crazy the things that people pay for.
Yeah, I mean, Floyd had on a OnlyFans leather hat. Shout out Dubai Mili.
Hey.
And then, of course, Floyd came out after Migos performed. And he came out to Moneybag Yo performing next to him. So it's like these guys were just splashing money every which way. Like normal, you had a lot of superstars in the crowd watching as well. And the actual fight itself, the fight was 8 rounds. And I felt as though they made a deal that, look, Floyd, you can't knock me out. you gotta let me last the whole round so we could try to milk this thing as far as possible. Because I had a point where Floyd hit Logan with a punch, and Logan just hunched over.
And he was holding him up.
And Floyd was literally holding he up. Like you know, you got drunk Frank Kaduma and there, Juve.
Yeah, you like, yeah, buddy, you got this.
Logan, and then in between every round, Logan literally went on the ropes and was holding over like, yeah. Maybe he'll start, but he can still walk up here with his next bell ring. Maybe he'll start, he can still walk up here.
But I heard he's like a YouTube boxer or something like that.
He's a YouTube Jack
Something.
Monkey. I can't say what I want to
Monkey.
say, but yeah, he's just a YouTuber that do a lot of foolishness. That's true.
But that's the thing. So it's obviously that it was set up because Mayweather is Mayweather.
Correct.
You know he hard funny thing.
44 years or not.
44 years or not. Like I'm not going to fight him. So it had to be a setup that, you know, because if not, that match would have been done in 2 twos.
Yeah, but Mayweather made $30 million before he even got in the ring. And then by the end of the match, he was supposed to make up to $100 million. But now the Showtime streaming app crashed, so they're gonna have to refund some person. So he may not get to $100 million, and Logan Paul was slated to make $26 million. So I mean, he may make less. They both may make less, but it's both
They're
still
making millions.
Millions on top of millions on top of millions. So
I
ain't boxing you though.
Me and you though?
I can't take no lash if you hit me.
Well, we're gonna stage it as well.
We can stage it?
Yes.
You gotta be the person to hold over, like you struggling though.
Nah, bruv. What I look like? I ain't no punk.
You see that, you know. Well, more in our hot topics tonight. Certain hotel, they are offering incentives to their staff. A draw, a raffle, $500 you could win for just taking the vaccine. I feel like I want to work there.
You feel like you are worth it? Because I feel like if that's kind of insulting, to tell you $500 to take the vaccine. First of all, people probably would have just taken the vaccine anyway to come back to work. But $500 to take a vaccine, and you can tell me it's a raffle? I know that you could give me more than that.
I think you being a little...
Nah, if you're going to up the thing, you got to up the thing for me.
No, it's just a little incentive. It's like a little bonus. It's COVID time. People want money. You could take the vaccine for free, but we give you a little $500
if I don't want to take the vaccine, if I didn't want to take the vaccine, nobody can look at me and tell me, oh, for $500 you could do it. It's not really an incentive to me because if I felt strongly about not taking the vaccine, I still wasn't taking it regardless.
So you're expensive.
And there.
Give me $500. I can pretend to take it again.
Even if you didn't want to take it in the first place?
Nobody done take it already. So
exactly. I would have answered too.
I was never against it, but I would have pretended like I was against it and just answered if I could win a $500%. I was going to take it anyway. It ain't a big deal.
That sounds fair.
Yeah.
That sounds fair.
But we got more activity in cruise ships. Cruise ships have returned.
How you feel about that?
I love the fact that we're getting back cruise ships. I love the fact that flights are picking back up again. I do not like the terms and agreements under which cruise ships are operating.
I actually thought that the protocols and stuff that I saw them enforcing wasn't too bad.
All right, watch this. Cruise ships back. The people that come on the cruise ships fully vaccinated. The staff on the cruise ships fully vaccinated. But the passengers on the cruise ships, they can't go in Bridgetown and shop. They can't go in Pelican Village and shop. They can't go to the beach. They can't go anywhere that is not. They can't go anywhere that is not pre-organized or on the plans that they have arranged with specific companies. So you can only do activities that they have arranged for you and activities that they have made deals with specific companies. You can't do nothing outside of that.
That is real trickery and incentive, right? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. So I understand why they would do it like that. I don't think it's fair.
So all the small man can live.
I don't think it's fair.
How the little man selling the little beads and things and live now?
But that's the thing about how things are done sometimes. Whereas I'm pretty sure that the man selling the beads wasn't even privy to the conversation that you could get involved in this kind of way.
No.
How do they choose
probably don't got the buy-in
which establishments should benefit from the cruisers or not? Like, I would like to know more about that.
Yeah, because I saw it was a scenario. I don't know how true. Allegedly, the shops that are actually in the port were not actually allowed to open. So we got
and that's not fair. That's not fair.
They've been waiting on the cruise ships to come. I know to come, but I can't get no money.
And you can imagine you are excited, you getting back your mainstream of income, and then you're gonna tell me that I gotta close my doors?
Yep.
Well, I'll get on real bad.
And then as it relates to flights, I feel like I can't even afford to travel. So I'm not even thinking about flights right now. But now, your PCR test before you leave Barbados is no longer going to be free.
Sorry?
Your PCR test to leave the island. Everyone that's leaving Barbados has to take a test. The test is no longer going to be free.
Even if you go to the clinic? Even for residents?
Cause for residents, because they were doing it at the gymnasium, you would go and get the PCR test at the gymnasium, and then you could leave the island. That test is no longer going to be free. So understand.
What next will they charge
the high
for?
flights, you gotta pay for your test before you leave, and then you might gotta pay for test to come back. So
and then when you come back, you gotta pay to stay at the hotel before you could get. If you were fully vaccinated, you gotta stay for 6 days.
Yeah. So now you see why I tell you, I don't think I'd be able to afford to travel, man. I ain't just left it out. I ain't just do some staycations and just cool.
But it's crazy that they don't want us to travel, but they want people to travel here.
Yeah.
That's craziness, to be honest.
Well, I see people advertising all type of things. I see some festival.
New York for $700 and thing.
And I see they got some festival coming here in July. And they're saying there is like, it's almost 100% sold out. So they're getting to come here to party, but we here and we still waiting on a party.
Yeah, how? We don't even know that they're coming to party. And we gotta do better. We gotta do better. Let my people go.
All right, who said that? Moses? Who said that?
Yeah, Moses.
Okay, I'm popping. All right, well, that's it for our hot topics for tonight. Of course, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we got more right here on IDGAR. Welcome back to IDGAR, intelligent, daring, genuine, and real. And we are about to get super real with my co-host, Sean Hines, of course. And we have Dubai Mili in the building, of course. She didn't bring us any of that Dubai money or any camels or any sand or ATV or
Not
anything.
even a yacht.
Not even a yacht. Yeah.
It's okay.
I mean, like something.
I'm here. I should be good enough.
You could have bring at least what is called the man that's got enough money in Dubai. What is called a sheik.
A chic.
A chic.
I was trying to find a couple, but
You could have bring one for Shana.
And you bring none?
I ain't find none.
I hear Shana in the mind. You could have bring a sheik for Shira or something.
Next time. Before the year
okay. Cool. We'll have you back next week.
All right, then. So first of all, Dubai Mili. Let me start right there. Where did that name come from? Really and truly.
Honestly, a friend, a close friend, when I moved to England, I guess the traveling and me dressing in designer and stuff, she just came up with the name. She said, well, we don't call yourself Dubai Mili. I was like, all right, girl, whatever. And then it just stayed. And then like, even though my family members do not call me Melissa. My sister called me Dubai, what are you doing? I want my father called me Dubai. Everybody's literally calling me Dubai. No, it has stuck on me.
Wow, okay. But it was kind of destined because that's how your name is spelled, right? Like M-I-L?
Yeah, M-I-L-I.
You was destined for the millions, girl.
It's true. I am telling you.
You are Dubai
I
Mili.
know, right? I know. But yeah, that's how the name came about. And everybody know the name just stuck. And then even when I'm dealing with companies and stuff, they address me as Dubai Mili. They don't address me as Melissa anymore.
Nice. Have you ever lived in Dubai?
No, but I've traveled there twice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been there too. Did you like it?
Love.
Okay.
I actually would like to move there, but we will see how it goes.
You living in Barbados now, though?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
For now. I was living in the UK before I came out in 2019. Was supposed to go back last year, but because of COVID, so yeah, I stuck here for a little bit.
All right. So we know you as an entrepreneur, and you dabble in several different businesses. Tell us some of the businesses right now that you currently run right now.
Okay, so I have a detox line, which consists of tea bags and slimming creams. I also have a spa.
Right.
And right now I only do facials and massages. And I'm currently trying to branch out so that persons that do not have a space to use will be able to come in and use the space. Rent the space and stuff. And I do business coaching, And the main thing is social media marketing right now that I'm into.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I mean, what really made you want to get into the non-traditional business types? You know, instead of going to school and doing a 9 to 5 and then sticking to working for someone, you see you're doing a lot of different things. What really pushed you that direction?
Well, honestly, I have done 9 to 5s. Like, I've been working since I was going to school. I used to do the little summer vacation jobs. I've worked at, I think I used to work at Sunglass Hut as well. And I think them is who really like opened my mind to marketing and dealing with people, because when I first started with them, you have to actually have a 6-week training on how to deal with customers, because they don't advertise and they let you know that's how they get their customers coming back with their whole engagement and you know how you approach customers, that sort of stuff. But since then, like, and when I moved to England, that's what really made me like it just open my mind to a different level of thinking and seeing things is like, how can I not
with a lot of things
how can
how
can I not want to get into owning my own business? I'm not going to say owning your own business is a good thing or a bad thing, because sometimes like it got days that people always see the glamour. People don't see the sleepless nights, people don't see the crying, people only see the glamour. But it's a lot of hard work. But I prefer to do it because something about it is just do it for me. Right.
No, of course we know you still have an active OnlyFans page.
I do, yes, I do.
And how's that going?
That's going well. I don't promote it as much, no, because I think Instagram and OnlyFans have some type of rivalry going on. Right. But I still have my returning subscribers. I still have my persons on there that would purchase messages, because you do get a lot of money from selling personalized messages. That's what
messages. Like text messages?
No. So the app has the app has a message. I don't know. The app has like same like Instagram, like a DM. Yeah. So the app has like a private message that somebody can message you and say, okay, well, I want a particular message done. I want a particular video or okay. So you make more money off of messages than actually gaining subscribers.
Okay. And is it true that you really make like bank?
You do make bank, and I could say this part when after the first 6 months to a year, and I realized that I had made more than what the average person works in government per annum. Yes. Then it was like, you know what? Wow. Then it was like, yeah, I cool with it. So, you got the judgmentals and all that going on. But
I mean, you have an OnlyFans page, and for those who don't know OnlyFans, you be nude in some of your stuff. You do videos, you do stuff like that. How is it having an OnlyFans page and still having a boyfriend? Does your boyfriend get jealous? Is he supportive? Does he help you? How does that go?
Well, my boyfriend takes the pictures and the videos majority of the time.
Your boyfriend takes the pictures and the videos for your OnlyFans page.
Where do I get one? Where do I recruit that kind of support?
Page or a boyfriend?
The supportive boyfriend. I want a supportive boyfriend.
But you gotta get OnlyFans first.
I need an OnlyFans. I think it needs to come the opposite way around.
Yeah, get the boyfriend and the OnlyFans, right? But
so tell us some more about that, right?
He doesn't have a problem with it. Honestly, before I had an OnlyFans, I had a premium Snap.
Right.
Which is kind of the same thing, but it's a tad bit harder. Whereas with Snapchat, you have to let the person pay you and then give them the subscription. With OnlyFans, you just go and do your thing. And everything is registered under OnlyFans. All the copywriting, everything is under OnlyFans. Right. So I don't have to worry about, if something happens, like my videos being sent out or whatever, and I want to take it further, OnlyFans steps in.
Right, but you had a situation like that
I did have a situation like that when I first started my OnlyFans in April last year, and somebody signed on and then screen recorded and sent out the whole OnlyFans. I think that was her way of trying to break
her. Of course,
had to be a woman.
I will agree with that.
They had to be.
Yes,
a woman.
I did find out who it was, but I never exposed her or anything.
Right.
But I did find out who it was, and I think that was her way of trying to break me or something. But When she did it, I had maybe like 23,000 followers at the time on Instagram, and in the space of a week, I went from 23 to like maybe 28,000. Because people just started signing on, and it worked out in my favor as well, because my OnlyFans went from who to who. So
Bad
it was
mind
like,
will never prevail.
so it was like,
But Melissa will say, Dubai Mili won't say, but the videos that were released, steamy. Yeah, the choice by the girl follow.
Yeah,
exactly. So the advertising works out in my favor. Like a lot of people started signing on, and I started getting messages, people that do not have credit card, like, how am I supposed to get on this thing? And like nothing bad came about the situation.
That's crazy. Don't be bad mind, people.
Don't be bad mind.
So,
you will not win.
It's
You
true.
will not win.
So what's next for you? What you want to do next? I mean, you had COVID. COVID is still going on, all that. That didn't stop you from doing your business. So what's next for you?
Well, I have a lot of things in place right now. I do social media marketing for a lot of companies. Sometimes you will see their pages and stuff, but you don't know that I'm the person actually behind those pages.
Right.
I do affiliate marketing with a lot of companies. I now signed on to Amazon as an influencer. They now approved me as well. So I got a lot of things in play. Just
We can get some Dubai Mili apparel or...
I'm thinking about it. I got sandal in the pipeline coming shortly.
Nice.
Not gonna say exactly what it is, but it's for the ladies.
A friend of mine actually gave me a business idea to tell you on the show. And she wants to know if you know how to rob men, if you could do a course on that so that
I am
wonderful. Of course, that's so small.
Yeah, marketing.
Again, that's so small.
Ross, what's wrong?
The girls looking for sugar daddies. Summer's around the corner, Ross.
We want sheiks.
How you mean?
Sheiks, no freaks.
I feel outnumbered here.
That's the name of it. Sheiks, no
not
freaks.
Yeah, I like that. Love it. Ross, you're speechless here?
I am speechless.
Wow.
I am speechless.
Well, this
I
is
can't.
once in a million times. Ross.
Don't get used to it. Don't get used to it. But of course, we owe the time for now. But thank you so much, Dubai.
Not a problem.
Coming on the
Thank
show.
you
And
so
sharing
Of course.
with us.
Thank you for having me.
And keep hustling,
Definitely.
Every
keep
day.
striving, and keep doing it big.
Thank you. I will.
All right, so that's it for our In the Seat segment. We're going to take a break, and when we return, we have more right here on IDGAR.
Good night and welcome back to IDGAR. Don't forget to follow us at all of our social media platforms, including Twitter, Facebook, YouTube at IDGAR Show. Now, right now, we're going to jump into some relationship advice with our relationship guru, Raph. What are we talking about tonight, Goo?
Oh boy, we sticky like glue tonight for real, let me tell you. So tonight we are into relationship advice, as you said, and we are talking about you allowing your partner to be friends with your ex. Would you allow your partner to be friends with their ex?
I realize, Ross, that you always going along this allow line.
Yeah.
Like,
Are you allow, okay, cool with it? Different words.
I think that I cool with it. You can't stop nobody from being friends who they want to be friends with. People will do what they want to do. Men
Right.
and women will do what they want to do. If it is that you're worried that they're going to do some extra friendly relations, they will, whether or not you have a say in it. You understand? So just let people do what they gotta do.
So you don't think putting certain boundaries in place would limit what they're able to and to not do?
What kind of boundaries do you think are healthy for a
I
relationship?
never said they were healthy.
Because I don't think that that's healthy at all. I think that you should just let the person be themselves. If they respect you enough, and if you command enough respect in the relationship,
Right.
then you shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Well, I mean, let me put a scenario in place now. You know I love a scenario.
I know you love one.
You, your current boyfriend, you got him while he was still with his ex.
Ras,
But know
you got me
that
stitched
he's your
here.
boyfriend. He start back speaking to the ex, and he's no friends with the ex again. And you stole him from that girl. You horned that girl. Let me put it in Beijing.
You got me
horned that
stitched
girl.
up.
You
You got
horned
me
that girl,
stitched.
and now the girl come back in picture now as he friend now. How you feel about that? What you gonna do?
I don't know what we'll do. I guess you gotta be confident.
Confident that
gotta
she gonna
be-
try to harm you back. That's what
No,
you do.
you gotta be confident. She might not.
She might not.
She might not. She probably will try to harm you back though. But I think that if your partner,
So you're not saying that women are vindictive,
right?
and
She gonna try.
always-
She gonna try
always
to harm
try
you back.
Get even. That's what
Yeah,
you're
she
saying about
gonna.
women.
Not
what you're saying?
always, cause I'm not like that.
Oh wow, you're different.
I'm different.
You're the
you
one
know?
out of 4 million, 10 million, thousand women that different.
I'm the silk amongst the lycra. You understand?
Okay.
I just really don't got time and I'm lazy. But the point that I get into is your partner is the person at fault if anything goes wrong.
Right.
So I would just look at him. I'll be like, if I don't like it, or I know that I don't like her, I'll be like, you know that I don't like her. Why
Right.
are you going to bring her around?
Right.
She pretending to be your friend. And if you don't change it, then I would just let it happen, see where it goes. And then
Well, people is called that giving somebody enough rope to hang themselves.
let me take her. Where you hang yourself, I can watch you. I can just sit here and I can just leave you there to die.
Cold world.
It's a cold world.
But I mean, what we can say is it's all about communication, as we always say. You need to speak to your partner without shouting and barking and trying to kill one another. Have a civil conversation with each other about the person in question, about the ex that is now a friend in question, and see if y'all can meet halfway on it. And I believe that's the best way to go about it.
I agree.
Try
It's
to
up
meet,
to the person,
Try
really.
to talk to each other, see what's the best way to move forward, see what each other are comfortable with. Because for me, if your partner feels so strongly about you not being someone's friend, well then maybe you should consider limiting that friendship
Yeah, I agree.
to a certain point, and so that you will be happy. Because trust me, as a man, if you woman do not like somebody and you try to make that person your best friend, you will not sleep well at night. She will not let
Not
you
if it's
sleep
sleeping next to me.
well. Yeah, so
You ain't sleeping. Are you friends with your exes?
what?
Are you friends with your
Oh, for
exes?
sure, you know.
Yeah?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really friends. No, I don't. No,
I agree.
None of my friends, because you know friends are social different. None of my real friends are not exes.
Okay, fair enough.
So no, I don't.
I only
experience that.
friendly with one of my exes. All the rest of my exes
What
ex
do you
out
mean
like
my
cartel.
friendly? You flirt?
Nah, just like, you know, we cool, but we was friends from before. So it was just like, it just reverted.
Oh, it reverted.
In my mind at least, it reverted to how things was before. It was just cool.
Friend zone. It happens. Right, you know what to do, people. Meet, agree, and work it out. First in our relationship advice now, if you want to have a child and your current partner does not want to, or if your partner wants to have a child and then you don't want to, you find yourself in that situation, what are you going to do?
I think it's always best to, as you said, communicate. See if you can negotiate.
Right.
If it comes to a point where
How you
it's
negotiate, child?
non-negotiable,
How you negotiate,
bro,
child?
I actually have second-hand experience of this.
No, say it, man. Say it. You were saying firsthand.
It's not first-hand. It's just that I was very involved in these people's relationship. It's a long story. But the point is that they agreed that they didn't want kids, and then one of them changed their mind.
Ooh.
And it was a very touchy situation. But at the same time, if you're happy with your partner, that's like your soulmate or whatever.
Right.
You're going to try to compromise. But one person might end up resenting the other person because both people don't want compromise. A child is a big thing.
It's a big thing.
It's not like you could put that down in 5 years. Like, it's there.
Yeah.
You got it. And you're going to love it. And that's the next thing that does kind of like mess with your brain, because it's not like if you could just walk along. If you're in the relationship and you're in the parenthood,
Right.
you're going to be invested. So I think that you need to make a very certain decision, which is not based on what your partner wants. It has to be based on what you want.
Yeah, because what you can do, you can run with.
I mean, you could, but it's not really advisable.
Yeah.
You shouldn't do that.
Court this come for you.
Yeah.
The court this come for you. Believe you me. And men putting women in court nowadays too. Don't feel it's only women that doing it. Men putting women in court nowadays. So, I mean, if you can't settle on a child, settle on a puppy. Get a rabbit.
But if you want a child, you don't want no puppy.
That ain't true. There got many people that's gonna get a puppy instead, or a cat, or a rabbit.
No, but if I want a child, I want a child. I want a child. Imagine if I get into a relationship with a man who already got children. I want a child, and he like, you ain't got no child. Here's a puppy for Christmas. I would be like, hello?
But that sounds very thoughtful to me. Like
Not to me.
gift.
Listen, my advice, right, in any situation like this where somebody don't want to compromise with you, cut them off.
You
Bam.
sound so mean, man.
Cut it off.
You so
Cut
mean.
Cut it. Cut it. Nah, it don't make no sense wasting your time. If you know that this person does not want what you want, just go.
I mean, I guess it's not always that straightforward, though. I mean, you really love someone, you really want to try to
Ask these
make it
questions
work.
in the beginning, dog. Don't wait till you 5 years in.
Who when the first get to, the early stages of relationship, things steamy and thing, and you can be asking, oh, you want a child? That's what he's asking?
Me.
You asked for the first date, you was be like, man, table asking if you want a child?
Maybe not the first day, but I will find a way to slip that in, like things that I need to know, like deal breakers. I slip them into conversation. I'm a conversationalist. Maybe at least by date 3, though, I will find out if you want children. Probably before, but I gonna find out.
I don't know, man. I guess it could work. I mean, I just find a way to make it work too, but I don't generally try to like slip it in. But for me, no, I have children already.
You don't try to slip it in.
I do not. I remember back in the day. In fact, I ain't even going there. You can't trap me tonight, Shanna. You can't trap me tonight. Not tonight, Lord. Not tonight. Not tonight.
Okay.
You can't get me, man. But I mean, if you don't want a child, then don't have a child. If y'all can't agree on that, then part ways. Because it's a serious thing. They not if ain't not
You're not in out with children. Yeah, ain't.
It's a lifelong thing. So if y'all can't agree on that, then just part ways. For real. They got some out there that can
that won't want a child or will want a child.
Correct.
There's always more people, another bus is always passed.
That's how you just derive relationships with buses?
Well, you just gotta think like a man.
So when you get
act like a lady, think like a man.
So when you get to your last bus, what you do?
You ain't gonna know when you're at your last bus.
Oh.
You gonna find out, when the bus go long, and then you buy that same puppy and live a good life.
You guys sound so simple. I think you might be the guru, not me. You guys figured out.
We knew all along, Ras. We all knew all along.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching Relationship Advice with Ras the Guru and your girl Shan. We hope that we saved a relationship tonight yet again. And stay tuned for more IDGAR coming up after this break.
Yes, please. Welcome back to IDGAR. And right now, we have our featured artist for the night. And we're going to have a slight chat right here, right now. We got Lead Pipe in the building.
Yo.
Or is it Corgi? And sure which one we get.
All to both tonight.
All to both, man. Yeah, man. What's going on with you, Lead Pipe, man?
I just say cool, I chilling,
All right,
chilling, man.
So now, in the past few years, you've been one of the most consistent artists on the scene. How do you keep creating and keep bringing out music every year or so?
I usually just focus on, this is my passion, so this is what I'm supposed to do. This is life for me, so when I get up I sing.
Right.
When I go sleep, I sing. I sing in my sleep, Ras.
You sing in your sleep?
I sing in my sleep.
Some people say you're mad.
No, I crazy.
Oh, what's the difference?
I don't know. I don't know.
But you know there's a difference.
Mm-hmm. I know how the other one.
You know you and the other one use this one.
I the next one.
You the next one.
That's it.
Alright, well, that makes sense. No, we talking mad, crazy, that type of vibe.
Correct.
Are you always gonna keep comedy as a part of your career, or as a part of your production, as a part of your presentation via social media and stuff like that?
For sure, Russ. I mean, I'm an entertainer. Mm-hmm. And that's all within the game, and that's on the court. So I playing ball.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I got to do that, and that's natural for me. It's natural, crazy, insane. Mm-hmm. So that's it.
All right. Well, would you get into any more series, or look into any more movies or anything like that? Anything like that is possible?
Honestly, it ran across my mind a couple of times, and I was saying, you know, if time apart from the music, if I could get time to do movies or a sitcom even, mm-hmm. I would really take time out to do that, you know what I mean? And put it out there for the fans, because there got a lot of people that say, you know, we don't do party and murder again. Mm. But I guess I probably grew past the party and murder state. It would bring back something. It might not be party and murder.
Something different.
But it could be something different.
Will Smith don't go back and do Fresh Prince again.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah, man.
I mean, it's very possible. Well, yeah. I see you had a soca release this year, you and Sadis.
Trouble, man.
I see it starting to vibe and starting to do things. What else you plan to do with us? So we get any video work?
Yeah. You can look for visuals soon. They're actually doing visuals for everything right now, Russ. That's what we're working on. Visual for everything. See how the scene we on TV right now?
Right.
It's visual for everything now. They must see me.
All right, then. So how comes it took so long for us to get another soca track from you? I mean, after some time you tell yourself, man, look, I tune it too hard. I ain't give soca a break.
Not really give soca a break per se, but the stream and the stream of income at the time was dancehall.
Right.
And that's what the movement was. So I swim with the sharks.
You swim with the sharks.
So you don't get eat.
It makes sense. You ain't want to get eat and you ain't want to drown.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't want to drown. I have floaties though, but I still swim with the sharks. They know that I was one with them.
You was one with them even though you had your floaties?
Correct.
You was a baby shark.
He got to be the funny shark, or something. He had to be the funny shark, you know?
Saying so?
Yeah, it had to be something so that one ain't right. They just look at that one ain't too right, you know, but he alright.
I'll work with that. So now you're back in the soca, you got the soca music. You feel we can get a piece of crop over this year? You feel we can get a little something, a little outside?
Maybe we might get something. I feel we can get something. I feel we can get a little something. Mm-hmm. But you know, if we do get something, you could look trouble.
All right. Any more soca releases for you this year?
No, you could just look trouble.
Just look trouble.
It's bare trouble.
How you feel about traveling again now? You frightened or you ready?
I actually ready to touch out. About to head New York soon, shortly. Yeah, touch out and do something.
I see Miami looking nice.
Miami looking nice and can touch over there too.
All right, now well, you can touch everywhere. You ready?
Everywhere with the sharks on my floaties. Ross, you know how you doing this thing?
Listen, I want to see any fat and floaties for truth, you know.
We outside.
That's what we talking about,
for sure.
Lead Pipe, boy. And we heard music coming, we heard visuals coming for Look Trouble.
Yeah,
all you got to do is stay tuned, man.
Stay tuned.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
It's a pleasure, man.
And we looking out for that performance up next. That's what we talking about, people. So stay tuned right here. Up next, we got a performance by Lead Pipe right here on IDGAR.
Cash flow. One, ching, ching, ching. First thing we do when we get up, we look for cash dog. And the energy we have for the money, we have to prosper. I have big money energy. Fun, money, we have big money energy. Fun, money, I have cash cash on my mind every day now. I'm money for the bank that feel lay down. Me hustling far, me the name wrong. Me watching money stacking up, and me follow money and the money follow me. Cash coming like sweets if it was Halloween. Perfect. Cook up a plan to get money like Paladin and dictate the money like. All the hustlers know we just had a money dream. And when we talk about, yeah, we say big money energy. Born, money, we say big money energy. We born, money. Well, me say cash on my mind every day now. I'm money on the bank that feel lay down. Me hustling far, me the name wrong. Me watch the money stacking up. You know why? Me love make money. Could I try money, yeah, red money. Yeah, me love happy, yeah, vex money. Money shades feeling outside, yeah. Wow, it's bright. Say, everybody at home just had a money dream. Well, we said big money energy. Fun, money. We have a big money energy. Fun, money. Ching. First thing me do when me get up, me look for cash, dog. Because the energy me have for the money, me have to prosper. I have big money energy. We born money. We have a big money energy. Well, we born money. I say me have cash on my mind. I'm money on the bank, they feel lay down. Me hustling for me the name wrong. Watch the money stacking up. Well, big up everybody at home that looking for money right now.
Perfect.
Money's money. Whoa, we follow money and the money follow. Cash coming like if it was Halloween. Cook up a plan to get money like Paladin and dictate the money like Aladdin. Well, what now? They say me just had a money dream. Yeah, why? I say big money energy. But money, big money energy. But well, look trouble. Man, no thousands and yellow to bubble. Why?
Thank you so much, Lead Pipe, for that performance. It was lit. Big money energy. That's we kind of vibe, man.
Of course,
you
big money all the time, all summer long. Big
all
money.
Summer long, and it's always summer. I want to give a big shout out to my sponsors, Beauty Bliss on the Beat, Pretty Girl Swag Nail Bar, and of course, it's always Yaffa.
Of course. So we had a great show, man. We had some hot and steamy hot topics. We had a good chat with Dubai Mili and DC.
Can't wait for my little tutorial on how to rob men.
Oh gosh, I can't believe she started that with you. Oh my goodness, I am not looking forward to that at all. But yeah, as you said, we had a great performance by Lead Pipe as well, and we had a sweet relationship advice segment.
It's true.
So we had a great show overall.
Wonderful show.
So all you people gotta do, like, subscribe, and follow all platforms. IDGAR Show on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. You can watch any show whenever you want to via our Facebook and our YouTube pages as well, people.
And thank you guys so much for commenting. Keep them coming.
Yeah, keep the comments coming, man. Keeping us really motivated.
And on our feet.
It's true. So that's it for tonight. We'll catch you again next week. IDGAR.